Hello from Jonathan and from me. Welcome to a new week on Anglia Tonight.
First this evening, the forecasters tell us we're heading for the winter's first real cold snap by the end of the week.
Last winter, the coldest for 25 years, caught out councils across the region, with salt supplies running low as many roads remained untreated and impassable.
So then, are we better prepared this year? Well, Sasha Twining's at a gritting depot in South Norfolk and joins us now. Well, Sasha, looking behind you, is it fair to say that they're not struggling with salt there?
Well, Jonathan, you know what? You nearly got to see the lorries going out gritting today, but actually the weather changed and they decided that in Norfolk at least they didn't need to. Having said that, they do have somebody on call overnight tonight, so if the cloud cover changes, they may well be gritting first thing tomorrow morning. But talking about the problems that we had across the region last year, I think it's fair to say that the councils know this year they simply have to get it right. And there are a lot of people right across the region keeping a very close eye on their salt supplies and on the weather forecast. What's your bestseller?
Well, at this time of year, sheer hats. Fleece-lined for warmth and also very attractive.
The winter weather is on the way and we're certainly getting prepared.
It's nice and thick for the winter.
But what about the services? Well, these were some of the scenes across the area last winter when the weather caused severe disruption, with some councils criticised for their lack of planning and lack of salt supplies. This year, they say they're ready. Well, this is just one of the many depots dotted throughout Norfolk where they say the gritters are ready. There's about 1,000 tonnes or so of grit in this one. There's about 10,000 tonnes across the county that's ready to go. And this year, they say that they've got another 4,000 tonnes should they need it. Now, that is a similar sort of picture right across the region. If we take a look at other councils, Milton Keynes, Cambridgeshire, Bedfordshire and Suffolk, they all say they've increased their supplies on what they had last year. And then Northampton say that they can store more if they need to. Hertfordshire say they nearly have their normal level ready to go. And in Essex, they're at full capacity at 14,000 tonnes. As the temperature drops, we naturally turn up the thermostats at home. But with energy bills going up again, that's going to cost us more. For every degree we whack up the temperature, Energy Helpline says we add £60 to the average fuel bill per year.
We need to be looking out for older people around in the community. The government needs to take an initiative, the energy suppliers need to take an initiative, and the community at large needs to take an initiative. The onset of winter is the onset of worry, more worry about how they're going to cope with those bills.
Meanwhile, if you are one of the lucky ones who is able to jet off to escape the cold, this year Stansted and Luton say they're prepared. Well, with me now is Matt Warden, who's an area manager at Norfolk County Council. Matt, are you confident that this year you're going to keep getting it right?
Well, last year we managed to grit all the roads we wanted to do, and we did have sufficient salt. This year we've got an additional 4,000 tonnes, and we're confident that we're prepared.
It's such a source of frustration, though, for people, isn't it? Because we all know winter's coming. So what went wrong with other councils last year?
I can't really comment on other councils. Norfolk County Council has got a very successful PFI, private finance initiative, with the company, and they have to supply us with the salt, and possibly we're in a better position than some other counties.
What about the finances, though? It costs, what, £37,000 every time you make the decision to send out the gritting lorries. People may be concerned that with cutbacks, actually finances may dictate your gritting timetable.
It may be in the future, but this winter we're OK. We've got the salt and we've got the resources to be able to treat the same roads we treated last year. All
right, Matt, thank you very much. So, well, the message here is, they say, Norfolk County Council say they're prepared and ready.
OK, Sasha, thanks very much. Well, I guess what everyone wants to know is, what is the forecast? When will winter bite? Amanda, you can tell us, can't you?
Well, it's certainly going to bite this week. I mean, by Thursday, we'll be lucky if we reach highs of 3 degrees. Now, take the wind chill into account. It will feel more like 3 degrees, so it really will feel very raw across the region.
Are we going to need that salt then? Is it going to snow?
Well, the details are a bit tricky at the moment, but yes, it does look like there is snow on the way. I mean, I think it'll be more sleet and snow on Thursday, but more significant snowfall is on the cards for Friday and on Saturday. But we will keep you updated with any developments on that throughout our forecast, or you can log on to the website, which is itv.com/Anglia/weather for more information. And I'll be back a bit later on with the rest of the details.
Great stuff, Amanda. Thank you very much for that. Right then, moving on, there have been tributes today to a teenage boy from Milton Keynes who died after he was attacked outside of his school.
16-year-old Adil Bashart was assaulted near Kingsbrook College in Deanshanger on Friday morning. He was taken to hospital, but he died of his injuries yesterday. 4 men appeared in court today charged with murder. Emma Baker reports.
Students at Kingsbrook School stood together in silence this afternoon as candles burned in memory of Adil Bashart. A 16-year-old sixth form student described by his head teacher as a charming and charismatic young man who lifted the mood of everyone who knew him. Flowers now lie close to the spot where he was attacked in the village of Deanshanger on Friday morning.
Everybody's heard about it in the last few days. The local kebab guy, he's literally 5 minutes from where it happened, and he was saying yesterday there's easily 100, 150 people turned up just to put flowers down and all sorts.
It's just so scary. I mean, I've got a 5-year-old daughter, and just going to the primary school this morning, the head teacher was outside making sure the kids were going in fine.
The teenager was taken to Milton Keynes Hospital with serious injuries. He died yesterday morning. 4 men have been charged with his murder. All 4 men appeared before magistrates here in Northampton today. They spoke only to confirm their names. They are Adam Moore, Freddie Wilson and Daniel Anderson, who are all 19 years old, and Jake Batten, who is 21 years old. Just hours after Adil's death, a Facebook page was set up in his memory. It reads, "Adil was taken away from us this morning. He didn't deserve to leave the world this way. He will never be forgotten." Northamptonshire police say they continue to conduct an open-minded investigation and have received no indication that the offence was racially motivated. It has not yet been confirmed exactly how the teenager died, but there are reports that he was stabbed. Detectives say they aren't looking for anyone else in connection with the assault, but are asking for anyone who may have seen what happened to come forward. The 4 men charged with Adil's murder will appear at Northampton Crown Court on Wednesday. Emma Baker, Anglia News, Northampton.
4 men from Cambridgeshire will appear in court tomorrow, charged with the murder of a man found in the back of a van. 33-year-old Shalim Amar, a father of 3, died on Wednesday after police stopped a van at Sunningdale in Berkshire. Sean Matthews from Whittlesford and Robert Johnson and his 2 sons Tom and Ben Johnson, all from Pampersford, will appear before Reading Crown Court tomorrow.
The Duke of Edinburgh has announced that he'll step down as Chancellor of the University of Cambridge next year. The Duke's held the post since 1976. It's one of a number of roles he's relinquishing as he marks his 90th birthday next year. A Buckingham Palace spokeswoman stressed that the Duke would still be involved with more than 800 organisations.